Oh yeah. I put some valve guides in earlier today. Yeah. Fitted them valve stems to them. I'll cut them seats tomorrow. From here, Middle Tennessee. Geographical center of something. Shop dog Sam. Oh, it's been one of them days right there you're looking at on the screen now. It's been one of them days here in Middle Tennessee. Oh, it's evening now. Well, as the aforementioned automobile in Q, well, not for that crate motor. Original engine, 2-barrel carburetor, 1963 Chevrolet Impala. Well, I may on to the point of, just going by the schematic or in the book, kind of looking at it from a level perspective, imagining what I should do to carry the project further along. Yeah, I think the normal catchphrase would be extremely rare part discovered in the engine world. But nah, it's just, build well, I guess out of necessity of the pointer being a miss, you draw up a little cardboard schematic there, just imagine, and then it, as on level perspective up and down crossways, you know what I mean. And imagining prior company production, the size and the way the company's pointers was made in the years prior, their thinking would be the same. Just saying. Leave a comment. I'm here in Middle Tennessee. Geographical center something. Shop dog Sam. Oh yeah. That's if you hear something in the background buzzing around, there's two of them. They're bumblebees. Yeah. Looking for a home. But y'all may notice something here. Bumblebee, two of them up in the rafters. But you may notice as we're moving right along on this, putting this engine back together, you may notice that I'll tighten that over on the workbench. Leave a comment. I'm just saying. It's going to have American-Bosch-Magneto on it. You see anything different? Oh yeah. Well, that compensating valve, you know, I probably should make my own compensating valve. Yes, this is a very unusual mixer. Kinda in the mixer oddity, you know, puts it right in the category of them understrike engines. You know, they say they're pretty rare, but in reality, there's just a certain amount of parts that if you have those parts, you can make an understrike engine out of the later models, even for up to a point. And so it made them kind of unusual. But it's the same way of this American Bosch type engine here is the same. There's just a certain amount of parts that makes this a Bosch engine. And kind of the scariest and the most unusual that I have found, not taking any observance, and so to that end is this mixer top. Just take note, leave a comment concerning this mixer top right here. I think this is 1923, maybe. And also take a note, leave a comment concerning the mixer body. I'm just saying. And for extra points, the other item you see on this mixer, leave a comment. Just saying. Also of note, but to take note is right here. The outlet port on this Bosch engine is on the lower part of the mixer, as compared to a few other mixers that will have the hole about midway up, 1/4 pipe thread. But they will only have either the bottom one or the one up in the side. It's probably a year model difference, I guess, but they both work interchange as far as the late model ones. But there's a distinct difference on this. And I just took note of this, and having another Bosch engine in the queue to be rebuilt so I could compare the two. And the other one is identical to this one. In its difference, leave a comment. I subscribe if you want to, you know. So, well, we got the exhaust valve in there and all. And intake. New springs on both of them. And this linkage right here, now this is a complete replacement. I probably don't know where to throw the other one away. It was in such bad condition. But we'll get some. Actually, this is the old one. This will be replaced. And you can see why. And it's just, well, it functions correctly as it is. But technically, it's a repaired part. So to that end, I'm going to replace it with a used one that's not had a repair on it. But you can see it's been welded back together. It's been broke and welded back together. A good job. Completely serviceable. And I will use it on another engine with some cleanup, and I'll just add a couple of dollars. I'll just add a couple of dollars, per, I think the customer that would want to own this engine, somebody want to buy this engine, I think that person would want me to replace this welded part. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I think we'll be all right. We'll reuse that spring. I'll get that cleaned up. Oh yeah. As more parts comes together, push rod, and the reason for the replacement on the push rod right there is this one is worn, plus it's bent twice. It's usable, but I can. This is a better one, so I'm going to replace it with the better one. It'll be about right there, I guess. Yeah, that's where it'll be at. And also, if I add a little tidbit, is this distance right here between the end of this exhaust valve push rod, the distance between the end of that, the gap in here, your rocker arm, and this, I think it's like 3/8. Some measurement like that. And if you maintain that measurement, it'll be a correct setting according to your flywheel. From here in Middle Tennessee, geographical center of something. Shop Dog Sam. Well, it's a little chilly today. Evening. My backyard.